Hello, Brick Sculptors, and welcome back to Brick Sculpt. Today was a good day. That's right, I made my pilgrimage out to the Lego stores, and the rumors were flying about all kinds of crazy new stuff on Pick-a-Brick, and the rumors were true. Check this out. Oh, I got a free gift too. Daughter's gonna love that. Yeah, some may say I have a problem, and they might be correct. Okay, so we have a lot of boxes here. Free gift, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pick-a-Brick boxes. Only one of these came from the Legoland store. The other 7 came from the official Lego store in the mall. Let's open them up and show you what's inside. First one here. Got my Star-Spangled Knife. All right, this is the one. Wow, that was good. Good timing. This is the one that came from the Discovery Center. Most of it looks like it's all gold 3-leafs, but it's not. Almost all of it is branch pieces. I just used the gold 3-leafs to fill up some space in the top. I've been building a ton of trees for the new city, so I have pretty much run out of these, and now I have a ton of them. Luckily, this table is massive, so I have lots of room here. There's one box down. Next box. Oh, all right. Look at that. Looks like the same thing, but different colors. I didn't get a ton of these either, but they had this pinkish salmony color in 3-leaf, which I don't own, so I threw some in there to fill space. But this one is pretty much all also branch pieces. These ones are bright green. I prefer the standard green, but I'll take whatever I can get when I'm making trees, because they don't always have everything. And then we've got these. Is that coral? Yeah, I think that's coral. Coral pieces there. So lots of trees to be made. 2 boxes down. It's always so impressive when you dump something out of the box, how much more it looks like. That's a ton of parts that fits in one of those boxes. When it's in the box, it doesn't look like much, but once you open it up, it looks like a lot. All right, box number 3. Here we go. Ooh, okay. So this was the rumored piece, and the rumor was true. Green fern pieces, and I got a lot of them. That on Bricklink or Brick Owl would have cost a small fortune, but in one box, that's 20 bucks worth. So not bad. You can see a common theme here. Let's do this one. I have no idea what's in each of these. I'm just grabbing them. Oh, okay. This is a mixed box. So right on top here, dark gray masonry. Awesome. This is mostly dark gray masonry. I do have in here just a couple of these. I like this piece a lot. I don't own any of these, but I don't care for the color. I mean, bright red I don't use very often, but it could make a cool shipping container or something. So I just got 6 of those because I just didn't own any. They had medium nougat 6x8 plates. Didn't get a ton, but that's a good piece to get. The rest of this is dark gray, and you'll notice it's not stacked because when you buy 8 boxes of Lego, you spend the majority of your morning in the Lego store, which is not something I normally complain about, but it's super time consuming to stack these. So unfortunately, I did get a few less pieces than I could have, but nonetheless, this was one color of masonry that I have not found on Pick-a-Brick, so I did not own a lot of, and now I do. So there we go. We've got 4 boxes down, and we are halfway there. I know this looks like a lot of stuff, because it is. I'm not going to do that one yet. Let's see here. I'm going to do the field test. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is a good one. Oh, yeah. A second box of green ferns. This is a piece I desperately want to play around with and find so many cool things to do with. So, yeah, I got 2 full boxes worth of them. Call me greedy. I don't care. I love the rabbit here sticking out of the greens. That's awesome. So, yeah, I have 2 boxes full of green fern pieces. Let's do this one. Oh, more branch pieces. You can tell greenery is a big theme of this new city. So a lot of these are just the same as this, but there's some other cool stuff in here too. This is a split box. I found the smaller ones in sand green branch pieces. So I got a nice handful of those. And this piece, I just did a video on how cool this piece is, and I've never seen it in olive green. And they had an entire bin of them, so I bought quite a few of them. Let me get these bright green branches out of here. This is going to do a lot of trees for me. And we're just going to leave these ones mixed for the sake of time and keeping this video somewhat short and watchable. So we got olive green, 1 by 1 by 2/3 with open stud, and sand green branch pieces. Those actually look really nice together. 6 boxes down, 2 to go. All right, let's do it. So some more dark gray masonry. And I have more olive green here. I just had to fill up that little gap in there. And dark gray masonry, lots of dark gray masonry. I have a ton of these in 1 by 2, but I have almost none in 1 by 4. I bought all of them that they had left. These were actually coming off the wall, so they were in a box on the side. I just had to stack them. But medium nougat, 1 by 4 masonry bricks. If you watch my channel, you know my motto. Masonry is never optional, so we buy them. So my masonry brick collection is getting more and more filled out. And check this out here. So we've got more gray masonry on half the box. Oh, these. Forgot about these. This piece here is a great piece, and they've improved it. So I own these in other colors. I don't own bright green ones. Let me see if I can grab one real quick. Hold on. So I own them in green. I own them in dark green. Actually, they're not that much different, but these feel really flexible. A little more so than this. These are kind of stiff. And this. And the reason I care about that is I don't use these for seaweed, which is kind of what they're supposed to be, I think. Typically, you saw them in underwater sets. I use them as bushes. Now, this is not the right color leaf, but I do a little bit of an illegal technique where I kind of push these past the bends and stack a whole bunch of leaves on these, and they make fantastic bushes. And the more flexible these are, the easier it is to force these leaves past the bends, which I know, don't tell the Lego police. Every time I say illegal in a video, I get all kinds of comments. How can it be illegal? It's a joke. Don't take it too seriously. But no, seriously, there are Lego police. They're very strict. Mind your manners, mind your rules. But just kidding. Anyway, this is an awesome way to make a bush. And if they're more flexible, they're very easy to kind of force those leaves on, even though it's mildly illegal. And I would probably not make this in gold with bright green, but that's what I have in this order. See that? Just imagine that these are like dark green. It looks super cool. So yeah, I got some seaweed pieces here to make for bushes. I'm going to need a lot of undergrowth for these forested sections of mine. And more masonry bricks. But there's also something else in here. Now, this doesn't look too exciting. Maybe to some of you it does. These are just 1x6 dark gray bricks. If you've ever tried to buy dark gray bricks on Bricklink or Brick Owl, stupid expensive, and it's because everyone builds roads out of them. So this was like a bargain. I didn't get a ton. I actually had already packed all this stuff, and then I saw these. I'm like, well, I guess I got to get more. That's a decent amount of them. All right, so now we have 8 empty boxes and a giant mess to put away. Hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to do more just like this in the future. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them. That's all I got for this time, and we will see you next time.